Hello, my students. How are you? My name is Mr. Victor today Clements. I'm geography teacher. Our lesson today is regional focal study, tourism in Tanzania, Form 2. My dear student, what we mean when we say regional focal studies? Regional focal study have a purpose for the student in any topics which is dealing with human geography in order to specify the specific country, to be example for other country, or that country can have some characteristic which can make them near to be the same in developing for such sectors. Example, in agriculture, in tourism, in mining, and other activities. But our topic is tourism. So in tourism, already learn about what is tourism and the factor which influence tourism in general. So today we can focus on a specific country. Also at the end, we can know what is the relationship and what is the factor maybe one country can be learning from other country. But before continuing, at the end of our lesson, my student, we needed to cover the following area. One, the factors for the development of tourism in Tanzania. A second one, my student, we can cover the importance of tourism in Tanzania. And lastly, we can cover the area problems facing tourism in Tanzania. So this is the area where we're going to cover after the end of our lesson. Let us begin with the first one. We say the factors for the development of tourism in Tanzania. So we can look at the general factors which influence tourism in Tanzania. Tourism is one among the economic activities. So the people of Tanzania can participate in this activity for one way or another in order to add their, to earn money for their development of their economics. So here we can look what is the factors maybe can influence or can make Tanzania to develop in this tourism sectors. The factor number one, which can influence the tourism in Tanzania, is availability of beautiful scenery. When we talk about beautiful scenery, we have a different features which can be from due to the land activities, or we can say the erosion activities. Here we talk about there is different caves which are available in Tanzania, or we can say in a part of Tanzania which can have a beautiful scenery. That cave sometimes can have different features which can be attract tourism to visit on that area. This we can say example is caves of Mangapwani in Zanzibar. We have Amboni Tanga. There is a cave which can have the beautiful scenery which is available on that area. Also, another factors is a presence of national park. We have a national park. The availability of national park or the national park special is an area where wildlife can be practiced on there. So the tourist can visit to look the life system of that wildlife. And also there is some national park in Tanzania where the people were living together with animals. Example, a Tarangire, where the Maasai can live with the animals. So the people can follow to look at animals, and also some area where there is a variety of animals can be available, so that can be attractive tourism. So this is also the presence of national park can be a factors which influences the tourism in Tanzania. Also, another is a stable peace and security. Here we talk about a stable. Tanzania is a peaceful country, and also in tourist zone can have a security. In all national park and all game reserves can have a security people that we call is rangers, and they also have a peace. The peace is in terms of politician in Tanzania. We talk about political system in Tanzania can allow the nation to have a peace, and the people can be free to move. The people can live in a peace, cannot be interfere with vital activities in a particular area. So we can say it's a stable peace and a security in a tourist zone. Also, we have a fine beach, or we can say it's a good beach, which can have a good sands, or can have a white sand, which can sometimes can be attractive tourism to visit on that beaches. Example, when we say the good beach, here we talk about Mafia, and also we have Zanzibar. Zanzibar have a variety of beaches, example Vumawimbi, and also some northern coast also can have a good beach which can be attractive tourism. So the tourists can have to visit on this area due to make the activities which can make it, such as snorkeling and other activities which can attract them and to rest on that beaches. So this can be is another factors which can be influencing tourism in Tanzania. Another is affordable accommodation. Here, when we talk accommodation, it means the services which can make a tourist to get in a particular area. When we talk accommodation, we begin with sleeping. Here, we get food and the other service can make them such as the bank services and the others. So there is a good hotel available. There is a cheap food and a fresh food which can be available in the area. Examples we can say such as fish, such as fruits come from directly from the plants. So this can attract people to come in Tanzania. And also we have varieties of historical sites. When we talk variety of historical sites, we mean that Zanzibar one among the country, or Tanzania is one among the country, which is path in a period of colonials. So there is some different historical sites which can make it store some information of colonials, such as we can say is Mikindani in Mtwara. We have Bagamoyo. Also we have historical sites. Also we have Zanzibar ruins. Also we have and also House of Wonder. In Swahili we call it Gomekongwe. Also is some area which can have historical site which can attract tourism. So the tourists can come to get information on there, to get the life system where the people who are living in that area, and what is the development from the colonial period to the area now, or to say is the right time where people are living. And the old system of business and the life system were during the colonials, also we can get the information through that area. So that also is another condition which can make them the tourists to develop in Tanzania. Also another is hospitality of the people. In nature, Tanzanian is the hospitality peoples. Here we talk about is the nature of the people of Tanzania can be hospitality to the guests or to the visitors. If the visitors come in Tanzania, the people will guide them and also welcome them and also share in different activities which can make a tourist to be very attractive. So the people, hospitality of the people, to avoid some vital activities can make the tourist to come in the country in order to rest and also to stay for a long time. So we can say this is some factors which can develop the tourism in Tanzania. And also we have a good transportation. This is different transportation system. We have a good airways, which is now is well developed due to the having the different aeroplane in our country, and also have a waterways, which is a conducive waterways, and also have a road routes also is a good available in Tanzania. So this can influence a tourist to reach from a town area to the area where can be wanted to visit. Example, from the Dar es Salaam to Manyara, also can move from Dar es Salaam to Zanzibar or Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam by using the waterways, and also sometimes can travel from one region to another by using a road routes. So this we can say is one among the factors which can be influences the tourist in Tanzania. So the tourist now is coming in our country, so we can say what is the contribution. As we say before, this is economic activities which can make people to participate in order to get money for their own development. So what is the importance, or what is the contribution of tourism in economic to Tanzania? So we can say the importance of tourism in Tanzania. Importance of tourism in Tanzania. So here we can say first is a source of foreign currency. If we say what is the importance of having a foreign currency in a country, having foreign currency in a country can reduce or can balance money in a country. As we know, medicine and other material which not is made in Tanzania, always we can buy by using a foreign currency. So if we have a foreign currency, in a foreign currency, this can help you to buy a medicine, to buy a different vehicles, and also to buy a different material which can be helpful or used in Tanzania. So we can say the foreign money can help you to reduce or to balance the uses of money. Instead of buying the dollars, so now we have dollars, so we can buy the medicine and we can use in other purposes. So this we can say one among the foreign currency. Also, it rise the life standard of the people. Here we talk about individual people. Sometimes the people can be employ themselves in tourism activities. So employing tourism activities, the result can get or can earn money. So that money help the people to build the housing, also to buy food. This, by using this money, also these people can allow or can be simple to buy food and to build the house, so the life system or the life can be changed to that people through the participating in tourism activities. And also is a source of employment. Another is a source of employment. In different stages, the people employ in tourist activities. First, you can employ in a ministry of tourism. Also, can employ themselves in the area or in the beach, or sometimes can be employed in a hotel. So this, in all sectors, we can say that tourists can help to employ the people in the country. So Tanzanian can be employed in tourist sectors, and also this can make them or can reduce the burden to the government or in employment cases. So we can say tourists can help or can reduce the burden to the government on employee sectors. So we can say that employee is a source of employment. And also we can say is improve infrastructure. Improve infrastructure of the country. When we talk infrastructure, we mean that is all system which can help the country to develop, or we can say which can facilitate the tourist to reach or to enter in an easy way. Example, through this sector, the government can promote air transport in order to take a tourist directly from their country to come to Tanzania. So this sector can be developed, or this infrastructure can be developed due to the having tourism. Also, there is a good roads in the national park. So due to the good, the tourists can make the country to develop the good road in the area. So this we can say the improved infrastructure. Also the bank services also improved due to the having tourism in the area. So this infrastructure in air transport, in land transport, and the bank services, we can say is improved due to the having tourism sector. Also, Environmental conservation. Environmental conservation. You having these sectors, now we can say the country can support to conserve tourism, and also tourism themselves can conserve environment through eco-tourism. What I mean here, we can say now we have environmental sectors which can conserve, or we can say the country themselves can conserve their environment in order to be attract to tourism. Example, we can say we have a big forest. This sometimes can be attractive tourism. Clean beach, also this can be attractive tourism. We can say a national park. We have a national park. Also this is one among the area which is protected to be a good environment, and sometimes can be protected that animals to be non-killed. So we can say this sometimes tourism can improve the environmental conserving or to conserve environments. Also ecotourism is a system where tourists participate in activities and also they can conserve environment. So we can say this also is important for tourism in the country or in Tanzania. Also influence or promote the international relationship. How this international relationship can be promoted, because we can say tourism, we have two types of tourism. We can say one is international and another is internal tourism. So here when we talk about is international tourism, now we receive a tourism from Europe, we receive tourism from America, and we receive tourism inside of African country. So by country to country, or we say continent to continent, maybe the tourism come from Europe, this can be interact with the people from Tanzania. And also this interaction, all the tourists can reach Tanzania through the connection of embassies, through their embassies. We talk ambassador here, they can make a relationship between one country to another. Example now, we have the embassy of America here, or we can say USA embassy is available in Tanzania, and also Tanzania we have embassy in USA. So now we have a good relationship between Tanzania and USA. So this also another importance here, we can say it promote internal market and the service. Internal market and the service. Here we can say now the local people can participate for one way or another in the business of tourists. When we say that the people can use a different material from within a country, example, the wood carving, and also can make different mats and buckets that is come from the local material, and then can be sold to the tourism. So the internal market can be improved, and also business inside of the country can be improved due to the touristy activities. This is some advantage, but there is a much advantage or other advantage which can be can be contributed to the touristy sectors. So by that two area we are discussing, one we can say the factors, and other we can say the importance. So let us look at the problem facing tourists or tourism sector in our country. We can say factors or problems facing tourism sector in Tanzania. Here we can say about the problems facing tourism sector in Tanzania. Number one, we can say is a lack advanced transport and communication. Transport and communication. Here we can say a lack of advancement. First, you say you have good transport and communication. In some national parks, the people can be reached easily on that area. So by that, you can say lack of advanced transport and communication. This is sometimes we don't have direct routes from America to Tanzania. That is cannot, should be changed in different routes until it reach in Tanzania. So our air services is not well developed to reach in that particular area. And also communication is poor. Sometimes we are failed in some services such as internet and other services in some areas. So we can say the lack of advance of transport and communication also is some problem which is facing for that. Another is a poor marketing. Poor marketing. Here, when you talk about the poor marketing here, we talk about the international marketings, or we can say the money marketing. Is a few building change, or if is located in town. Another we can say is a poor or is a few ATM machines, or if available is available in a town. So this you can say due to this marketing, so the people sometimes can carry a lot of money to visit in a particular area. And also paying system in buying also still is used the money. Is not used maybe we can say is a card or business card or others. So this sometimes can be a problem by the group of tourism in a particular area. Also, another is crime. Crime in some area. Still, this activity is taking place due to some area where crime activities were taking place due to their remoteness of the area. Maybe the area is far away from town and far away from defenses, so the people can be encroach or can be taking the activity, vital activity to tourists, so that tourists can be affected to that condition. So this you can say also is a problems. Another problem we can say is a poaching. Another is a poaching of animal. As we said before, my students, some area or some national parks are people who are living with the animals. So the people who are poaching animals or catching animals for the purpose of eating or for the other purpose. So the large number of animals were died due to the poaching of that animals. Also, some national park where people were entering and building the house so that can reduce the environmental or conducive environmental for that area, and the result is that area can be facing with a poor environment. And lastly, a language barrier. Is language barrier. Language barrier. Here we talk, when we talk language barrier here, we consider the much of Tanzanian who are using Swahili language or native language. So some tourists, if coming in that area, can be faced with a problem of language or problem of communication between one person to another. So the tourist can be reduced to come because can fail to get a communication between a native and the foreigner. So my student, let us end up to leave you with a question here concerned to our topic in order to solve you and with your brothers and sisters at home, and then we can answer this in next lesson. Our homework here, I will give 2 questions. One, list down the factors influence the development of tourism in Tanzania, but use 5 points. And the number 2 here, explain the main area which can attract tourists in Tanzania. Here we can say use 4 points. Thank you, my dear student. Let us end it up for today. We can continue in next lesson. Thank you for listening.